Today I'm comparing two Harley Benton Fusion guitars with the rusted maple necks, the HH here and the HSH. Recently I got this guitar. It's the Harley Benton Fusion 3. Beautiful flame cherry, red flame cherry, or somehow, I don't know the color is called, with a rusted maple neck of fretboard. And this guitar looks really outstanding. It has a nice texture here and also on the back of the neck. I don't know if you can see it. And I got another one a couple of months ago, which is the HSH configuration with the Wilkinson bridge. And yeah. Today I would like to show you how they compare to each other. First of all, I would like to go over the specs a little bit. For those of you who don't know, these guitars, they both come with stainless steel frets, and they're Harley Bentons, which means they're distributed by Hotone, the German music store company, which is their house brand, Harley Benton. And yeah, starting with the headstock, this one, the HSH, comes with locking tuners, which are great. This one comes with Grover tuners, but with a with this locking nut, because it comes with the Floyd Rose, and this comes with a Wilkinson bridge. Wilkinson bridge is you can don't go that far back like with the Floyd Rose, because they didn't take off the wood under the bridge. Both come with Roswell pickups. This one with a Roswell single coil in the middle, and then of course a 5-way switch. And this one with two humbuckers, 3-way switch, but they both have the ability to split the humbuckers with a push-pull tone knob. And other than that, stainless steel frets, as I said, and roasted maple neck fretboard. And of course, it's always a hit and miss with the wood quality and the looks. But I personally own a lot of these guitars, and I can say the red ones, they sound and look somehow better than the others, at least in my opinion. That said, this one is really gorgeous looking. The top looks really nice, has a nice texture. It's not everywhere the same. And also the fretboard has nice wood rings, and also the neck. This one here, it looks also nice, but not as nice as the other one. The body texture is more even, I'd say. The neck has some of the texture here. You can see it's not that pronounced, but okay. Also the fretboard has it, which is also okay. And to be honest, I thought this guitar looks really great until I got the other one, and I thought, wow, this looks a little better, or way better. Not way better, but maybe a little bit better. And so one big difference for me is, of course, the Floyd Rose and the Wilkinson bridge. And the Wilkinson bridge is not the best choice if you are using it heavily and also you want to make deep dive bombing shit like that. That said, it stays in tune very well. And let's compare some of the sounds. So here we have my main rhythm tone in the Fractal Audio FM9. So let's check out some cleans. Favorite position, the split neck pickup. Maybe let's use a little bit of delay. Of course, with this guitar you have the in-between positions, which the other guitar doesn't have. So I can show you these. Really nice, and with a full humbucker, the in-between positions. So the difference is really noticeable between the split mode and the full humbucker, even in these in-between positions. And here, and of course you have the middle position, the single coil. But these are the positions we cannot compare because they're different in both guitars. But the bridge pickup, so as I said, I like the Roswell pickups for the clean tones. You can get great distorted tones with them, but cleans is cleans are the tones which I'm always struggling with humbucker guitars. But finally, I found the Roswells, and they sound really nice in these guitars, both of them. Although I like the single coil a lot, I prefer these guitars with the Floyd Rose because of the Floyd Rose. But now I dropped the microphone. But for cleans, I mostly use the split neck humbucker, and as you could hear, they sound similar in both guitars. Not the same, but I think the Wilkinson bridge has a little bit more lower mids if you compare them directly to the Floyd, or the Floyd is a little bit more scooped. It's noticeable if you play both guitars next to each other, but differences are not that big. And also for clean leads, they're nice. Let's check out some leads with a sustain. don't use compression or some shit like that, at least not on the leads, but as you could hear, the sustain is still, it's definitely there. I think it's enough for most applications. And also, the pickups react very dynamic if you're legato playing. And the dive bombing. You can see you can get very far down with the Wilkins bridge here. Not as much as with the Floyd Rose, but the thing is the G string is out of tune a little bit if you use it, and then you have to bend it, and it's in tune again. And I think that is due to these things here, these roller string trees which come with the guitar. And I saw people removing them. I think that would be a good idea, because I think they are the reason for this detuning effect of the G string if you're doing heavy whammy bar action. So I recommend to play around with that if you own one of these guitars and you're using, or you want to use the tremolo a little bit more. So my conclusion, I cannot give you any advice. I prefer the Floyd Rose, as I said, but maybe some players may prefer the versatility of this guitar with the 5-way switch and the in-between positions. If you're maybe more or less a Strat player, you would like to have this. I think the tremolo here is way better than the tremolo on a usual Strat, the vintage tremolo, or also the 2-point tremolo. And yeah, I think you should consider by yourself. They sound similar if you compare the positions or the pickup combinations which they both have. And yeah, as I said, this has a little bit more low mids, but it's only noticeable if you play them side by side. You can easily dial that out with an additional EQ in your amp, or adding a little bit more bass maybe in the EQ of your amp when you're playing the one with the Floyd Rose. So if you've got any questions, please check out my other videos or post them in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel, of course. So goodbye.